fish, some seaweed, and plastic garbage, most likely. But in the day of Jesus, fishermen could count on the fact that they could cast a large net into the sea and drag it to shore, and they'd have all kinds of fish in it. Some of the fish were good for eating, some were not, and were to be simply thrown away or thrown back. Think about the metaphor for evangelization. Evangelizing or spreading the gospel is a similar process, isn't it? We extend the invitation to all people to consider becoming members of our church, the Christian family. Some will respond. Yet of those who respond, perhaps only a smaller percentage will persevere. There are a lot of people who come to the church in a moment of zeal and enthusiasm and eagerness, wanting to become members or feeling like the time is now for them to make a change. Yet that eagerness and zeal doesn't always stand the test of time. Life may become complicated for them, or they drop away from the church and their faith. Others find, maybe after becoming members, that the responsibilities are many, and they quietly have a change of heart. And as a result, it seems that of all the people who express an interest in becoming members of the church, only a few will actually make the long-term commitment and become active in living out their faith. This can be very frustrating, especially for those who are doing the evangelizing. Think of the fishermen who cast the net, taking a large number of fish, but only find maybe one or two worth eating. That could be frustrating, and it can be tempting just to give it all up. When we're feeling frustrated, it's good to remember the example of Jesus. How many towns and villages did he visit? How many people did he heal? How many heard his preaching? Yet how many actually followed him wholeheartedly? Maybe just a small percentage. But even so, for Jesus, it wasn't about the numbers. It was about each individual who decided to have a relationship with him and God. Each individual sinner who was converted was a cause of joy. Each person who embraced God's love was a victory for the gospel. So a seasoned fisherman, an expert, knows that he or she may not make a catch on any particular day. Even so, that fisherman remains patient, knowing that in time that good fish will find his bait. And in the same way, we have to be patient too, as we invite other people to share in the gospel. Many people will not respond as we hope, but the one person who does is worth all the